and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, where the guys have no clue what they're drinking. I don't know what else to say about that. So tonight's bottle is going to be Jack Daniel's Triple Mash. We went live and popped the top on these, and I love the bottle so much I went out and had to buy another one. It is super, super good. So I'm hoping that Kyle and Nick like it as much, because drinking it with the label or without the label, for me, it didn't really matter. And I was shocked at how amazing this bottle is. So, if you haven't seen our show before, guys are going to drink the whiskey in their glass without knowing what it is and tell you how much they're willing to pay in dollars to get that bottle into their bar. If you like what you see tonight, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to get a bottle on the show, I do know I have a list. Just haven't been able to get to the liquor store and find the bottles that are on the list. Some of them are not easy to find. You would think with all the bottles we have that we wouldn't have this issue. But in the meantime, I'm going to be pulling from what we do have and still looking for a couple. I'm going to go get the guys and let's see what they think of the Triple Mash, because this is amazing, you guys.
What? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bourbon Blind. I'm Kyle.
I'm Nick.
You know what's up. We drink whiskey blind, give it a price tag. We'd be willing to pay for it. So
No label hype.
no label hype. But y'all already know that. I said y'all. I've been in the South too long.
Welcome to it, son. Welcome to it.
Oh, man. So, little update. The Buffalo Trace barrel is moving. There was a slight mix-up, but it's handled now. So it's just waiting on bottling, and we'll have that soon.
Good news, got almost another year of age on it now. So
Right?
that's for free.
That's exciting. That's
For free.
exciting. Yeah. So it's already really good. And then it has another age. So hopefully it'll just be even better after that.
Just kicking it up a notch every time we get a chance.
Right? We got a New Riff rye barrel and a New Riff bourbon barrel. So we're going to do both of those picks at the same time.
And a Blanton's barrel?
And a Blanton's barrel
That's-
like 3 or 4 weeks after that. So
Real excited about that.
so
It's gonna be
excited.
so good.
So
Maker's Mark, we need one. Hit us up.
and thank you to Patreon and all of our Bourbon Blind Nation Facebook people that helped us get that Blanton's barrel.
Absolutely. They came in
It is a group
clutch.
effort. It
They
is a
came
group
in
effort.
Clutch.
Yeah, there was like 50,000 people that were in line waiting to try and get, it's all randomized, to get just a regular Buffalo Trace.
Anything.
That could be, just Buffalo Trace, Blanton's, E.H. Taylor, Stag Jr., Weller.
Rare, any of it.
Yeah, any of them. And out of all of them, there's only like 150 barrels maybe of like total of all those put together.
Yeah.
So
It's not a lot.
might be 300, but either way, it's nowhere near 50,000.
No.
So if you're not near the top of the list, like you could just hang it up. You're done.
Yeah.
So
If you go on and you get assigned like a 20,000 number, just log out. Like you're
Yeah.
not worth waiting around.
not even a chance. So we have all those barrel picks coming up. Super excited.
I'm intrigued by the nose on this.
Yeah, and it's got a good color to it.
It's got a great color.
It does have a great color. Legs are thick and juicy.
Why is it so thick?
Thick, there's so much of it.
We're on TikTok too much.
Way too much. Don't even go down the TikTok rabbit hole.
I'm not upset with that. Not at all.
No. Dark caramel, brown sugar, leather, molasses.
Yeah. Definitely oaky.
A little bit of cherry.
Yeah, I definitely pick up the
Like
cherry.
dark fruit, dark red fruit.
Yeah. Little to no ethanol.
That's
solid.
It smells above 100 proof. Like, not because of the ethanol, but just
How much?
there's so much of it. I'm an idiot.
It's very unique.
You're welcome.
It's so unique.
It's so unique.
It is. It's unique. It's the uniquest.
It would be super unique if it was in New York. Wow, that was difficult.
Even your brain was like, say it.
It was like, say it.
It's like you unplugged your desktop mid Windows update.
My brain just had a blue screen of death. Oh. I gotta get in here because that's
Cheers, sir.
nice ring on that.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Fantastic nose. Speaking of unique, I'm gonna need a second sip on that before I even
Spicy?
Before I even like try and get into this. I'm gonna need another taste.
It's screaming rye to me. I could be wrong, but it's screaming rye.
You could be wrong. Yeah,
It's happened once or twice. My wife will tell you.
she'll tell you every time since the day you met. They remember times, places, what was said, what color shirt you were wearing.
Oh, it's all date stamped.
Yeah, like a passport.
The nose and the palate could not be more different.
Way. If you handed me a glass and told me to nose it, and then took that away, handed me another glass of this, and told me to taste it, I would say you gave me two different things.
Oh yeah.
So, all right.
It's spicy. Like, not like, ooh, that's hot, but like,
Yeah, not like red hot cinnamon spicy.
no, it's like they're like baking spice, rye spice type.
I get like
I'm confused.
wintergreen.
Yeah.
And there is like an essence of mint. Sometimes like Indian food
Yep.
has just like a hint of mint
Right.
somewhere in like a curry or something, and like that's
I loved the nose. Mm-hmm. I'm not 100% confident that I love the palate.
on the nose.
On the nose, 10 out of 10.
$80 all day long.
Yeah. On the palate, undecided.
Yeah. So with the water,
The water got more astringent. Or it got astringent. It wasn't astringent on the nose
Right.
in the beginning.
I'm not a fan of the nose after the water.
Nope. It's sharp. With the water, it's like sharp.
Jagged. Yeah, don't do that. We'll just stick to this one.
Before you swallow it, it's okay. As soon as you swallow with the water, not good.
So you're saying spit, don't swallow.
Yes, this, spit it.
That's not very ladylike of you, sir.
No one ever accused me of being ladylike, so.
That's fair. That's fair. God, the nose on that is so fantastic.
I need to rinse. Let me get my water.
I'm gonna get some water too. Water break. Like a spicy caramel?
I can see that.
Like,
You
know what I mean?
It's so weird. It's so weird.
it's almost like when you let a kid cook and they put stuff together that just does, like you like both of them, but they just don't go together. Like that's kind of what.
I'm a pass. I'm good.
Okay,
Like,
so I don't dislike it.
on the nose, like you said, like $60-$80, no problem. On the palate, I'm not in for this like at all.
So on the nose, $80 to $100 all day long. On the palate, I don't dislike it. I'm $50.
No.
I'd be in that $50.
It's a pass for me.
Yeah.
Like the price tag I'd be willing to pay is not. Genuinely,
To not to.
Yeah.
To not to.
The nose is great, but like I don't enjoy bottles of whiskey just by smelling them. I like to taste
I
them.
am going to open this. Drum roll, please. Oh! Jack Daniel's Triple Mash.
That explains the rye that I was picking up because this
There is rye in there.
This is a blend of bonded American malt, rye, and Tennessee whiskey.
We did this on a live stream a few days ago. Yeah, so a blend of bonded American malt, rye, and Tennessee whiskey. A blend of 3 bonded whiskeys with pleasant notes of honey, malt, and soft oak, leading to a long-lasting, well-rounded finish.
Nope.
So it is bottled and bonded. It's at least 4 years old. It is 100 proof, And so what's a little interesting about this is even though it's a blend of 3 completely different mash bills, being bottled and bond, they all had to be distilled in the same distilling season. There's 2 seasons a year, spring and fall. But so all 3 of those had to be distilled at the same time and everything. So that's pretty cool.
And how much is that bottle?
I think $38, I want to say.
So you're well within the price range.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
You're fine with that. That is a new offering from Jack Daniels.
It is. They just came out with this and the bonded, and I believe these are 700 milliliters. Yes. And when we bought these, our local resident expert at Bill's Liquor Store, it's literally right around the corner from us, he was saying that a lot of distilleries are going to be going to that 700 milliliter bottle.
Interesting. I wonder why.
So we talked about it on the live stream, and I have a couple of theories, right?
Cost savings.
Cost savings, right?
Less glass, make a slightly smaller bottle,
Right.
less whiskey going
Less
into
product. And also, I think it's like 8%, I want to say. 8% less product.
that. Right.
And also, with all the supply chains and everything right now, they'd only have to make 1 bottle because all of the European and I think Australian stuff is 700 milliliters.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Or
are.
70 centiliters.
Right. Because the Blanton's bottle that I brought back from England was a
700.
70 centiliter bottle.
So with that, they'd only have to make one bottle for everyone, and it costs them a little bit less to sell it here in the States. Not that you'll get that price savings, but they will. So yeah, interesting little tidbit.
Yeah.
So apparently, a lot of distilleries are going to be going towards that.
The more you know.
Jack Daniels makes some really good stuff. Nick's not a fan of this, but I fully approve of it.
I can absolutely see
Why someone would like it.
why someone would like that. The flavor profile is just not in my wheelhouse.
That's fair.
You know, like I said, the palate is great. The finish, I'm fine with. It just as it's in my mouth,
Right.
the flavoring that I'm getting from it's not great. Not my preferred. That is, I'll
That's
say
fine.
that. I mean, props to Jack Daniels for trying something different after spending so many years not doing that.
Yeah. They're coming out with all kinds of really cool new stuff.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of Jack Daniels, huge shout out to them for providing the barrel staves for the back wall behind us.
Yeah. They gave us like 2 pallets of barrel staves.
Yeah. So that was awesome. So it looks fantastic. It looks even better in person because it's all like 3-dimensional and everything. So,
It's all like in and out.
right? How'd that
On
go?
purpose, not on accident.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of people just do like just the face of the barrel staves, but they
Yeah.
fit better together this way. And I was like, it'll make it a darker background.
and
So
get a nice little contrast with some of the lighter wood from the outside of the barrel, some of the char from the inside of the barrel. That's cool.
yeah.
And
So-
if we get really thirsty, we just soak it down and suck some dirty water out of it.
Right? So, anyway, appreciate all you guys. Patreon members, absolutely love you. If you want to get in on those barrel picks, head on over to Patreon, and you'll be you get first dibs. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
until Friday noon Central next week, cheers and drink blind.
Drink what you want.